Have you ever felt that there must be some sort of vicious circle in network marketing that needs to be broken so you can finally, stop plateauing, but actually start rank advancing again and have a happy and effective team who are excited about what they get to do? Then this is a really important video for you. So stay tuned, because we're going to be discovering what that vicious circle is, because yes, there is one. And I'm also going to give you 3 steps that you want to take with your team together, okay? So you can actually break it and create that momentum and that flow and that duplication that we all want to see in our businesses. So hello and welcome. As you're joining me, say live. Whether you're joining me live on the replay, do say hi. Don't be shy. Let me know where you're tuning in from so I can circle back around later on and say hi back. I'm looking forward to having a little conversation with you, because I love helping serious network marketers like yourself rank advance again and create duplication on social media. So, and if you have an idea of what that vicious circle might be, drop it down below. I'd be super curious what your ideas are and whether you've ever felt that there must be some sort of vicious circle happening because for some reason you just can't get out of that plateauing stage in your business, okay? So I'm obviously going to give it to you, okay? So the vicious circle looks like this. You have newbies come in. Actually, I'm going to tell you my story because I had that vicious circle happen to me. Maybe you can relate. If so, do let me know, okay? So when I got started in network marketing, I fell in love with the product, okay? And I didn't do anything with the business for 6 years, okay? I didn't want to have anything to do with it because of some sort of misinformation, I guess I'm going to call it, inside my own head about that industry. And when I did, finally after 6 years, I got really excited about, the company and the comp plan and all the good things and how that's going to really change lives. And it does. But here's the thing. I had no idea how to talk to people and where to find perfect prospects once I'd talked to everybody I knew. Okay, let me know whether this has happened to you as well, right? And sooner or later, we all come to that point. And then when I did have a few signups, I did have some success, right? So here's what happened with my people that I'd brought in. They'd put their trust in me, and all I could teach them was what I had learned, like talk to everybody and the product sells itself, and sharing is caring. And the same thing with this feeling of, but I don't really know how to do this, somehow this isn't working, was happening for them, right? Now, what happens is that for most, excitement, this initial, wow, I found the thing that I was looking for, this is my ticket to freedom, is going to wear off, right? And very, very soon, for some, after the first 3 months even, they're out again, they're quitting, they're looking somewhere else because maybe the grass is greener somewhere else, or they quit on the industry altogether, okay? So that is the vicious circle that can happen, hopefully not on your team, but if you see yourself plateauing, for some reason not being able to break free of that, that might be the reason why, right? So there is a big honking revolving door in many of our businesses, right? And if you don't have more people coming in than going out, at some point, sooner or later, your business and your income are going to come plummeting down, right? And we don't want to have that happen, right? So what might we do? Or how would it feel, rather? How would it feel for you if you had a way to shut that revolving door, okay? And actually ensure that the people on your team who want to grow the business are happy because you have done everything, you provide everything they need so they can find the success that they want in their lives, right? Drop me down below whether that's something, oh yeah, that sounds good, okay? Because I know that is amazing, okay? So here is how you can break the circle. Are you ready? Okay, and be sure, if you want to really take away much of this video, the time that you're investing here watching me, right? You want to drop your ahas down underneath the video, so you're going to remember them better, and also your name is going to go up there on the green wall, and you can qualify for a one-on-one coaching session that I do give away for free once a month. Okay, so make sure to drop your ideas as you have them down below. Make sense? So let's dive on in. How to break that vicious circle. Step number 1 is do the do and walk the walk. as a leader. What do I mean by that? Let's not preach water and drink wine, meaning do not ask your team to do things that you're not prepared to do yourself. Okay? And here's what used to happen, in my previous company a lot was I was told, Katrin, just talk to more people. And they were right. But they didn't help me find the perfect prospects. Okay, people who are actually looking for what we have to offer. Wouldn't you agree that that would be a much more wiser use of all our time, right? Our time is so precious. Let's use it, when we're working on the business, let's talk to people who are looking for what it is that we have to offer. Does that make sense? Drop me a heart if it does, right? So what you want to help your team understand is who to talk to. Or if you have potentially found a different way to attract prospects to you as a leader, maybe you're running ads, maybe you're, doing different things, make sure that your newbies also are empowered with something more effective than just talk to everybody, and they're going to understand it. And if they don't understand it, it's their problem, because newbies don't necessarily have that skill set. Okay. I came into this industry, with quite some training in different professions, right? Therapist training, high-level corporate assistant, but nothing that I'd done prior to this had prepared me for the skills that were required in network marketing. Okay, so maybe you can relate. If so, let me know, right? So let's really make sure that we empower our people with the basic skill sets that they need to have. And one of them is to really be crystal clear on these are your perfect prospects, people who are looking for the solution to a problem that we can offer. Okay, so I hope this makes sense. So that's number one, do the do, walk the walk. If you as the leader aren't prepared to go back to the same family and friends over and over and over again, but you've created a system for yourself that enables you to talk to new people all the time, well, how might you tweak it? Okay, because not everybody's going to be willing to run ads in the beginning, and it's not necessary either, right? You can do this 100% without paid ads, but make sure that you tweak it so your newbies, you don't tell your newbies, oh, just go back to your family and friends and just do the follow-up over and over and over again with the same people. Okay, that's gonna frustrate everybody. Okay, so that's number one, do the do, walk the walk. Number two, and this is really, really major. This is something, I went online to learn skills when I had a few team members who had put their trust in me and who really needed this business to work. And I invested heavily in mentorship so I could grow the skills, right? And then it's a whole different ballgame to turn those skills into a system that's going to duplicate for your team. Okay, so here's the thing though, you want to create a system, some sort of simple step-by-step process to follow for your new recruits and for everybody on the team, really. Okay, that's going to help them get results fast and duplicate on something that I would call autopilot, right? You want to create freedom, don't you? Right? So there's things that you and your upline and your crossline and your downline friends, the ones who want to do the business, get together and brainstorm all the things that you need to explain over and over and over and over again, and somehow turn that into some sort of a video resource, okay, that you can point your newbies towards, so it's accessible for them 24/7, and you can actually focus on growing your audiences and really be sure that your business is going to remain in momentum rather than being stuck in the training mode all the time. Okay. So, and I'm amazed. I have many great conversations with network marketers all week. And it amazes me how few teams actually have a system like that. And you really need that. Just imagine if you had a system that you could, a tool, okay, if you don't want to call it a system, have a tool that you can direct people to, the people who want to build the business. And that's going to train them for you. And all you're going to do is answer their questions and not explain everything from the ground up over and over and over again. Okay, hope this makes sense. So, and by the way, if you want to take a sneak peek behind the curtains, okay, of the system on my team, and we're actually going to show you our exact system that we've used to enroll 2,000 people onto our team in 90 days. You want to, it's in our free What's Working Now group. It's happening next week. So you want to drop system, and I'm sure to send you the invite to that group. It's going to be super, super beneficial to just see what a system like that might look like. Okay. And maybe also invite your upline to come along, right? Hang on. Yeah. Just going to drop that link as well into the comments later on. Okay. So you want to get together with your upline. You want to brainstorm on what are the things, what are the systems, the steps rather, they're going to make up that system for your newbies moving forward. Okay. And I'm going to be upfront with you. This can require and will require investing time, potentially also money in your own skills. Okay. And you're going to go through trial and error, and it's going to cost you some tears and some testing and some tweaking. But it is so worth it once you have it, okay? I mean, having a system that enables you to enroll maybe not 2,000 people in 90 days, but how about 10 people in a week, right? How would that change your business? So it is worth it. So that's my tip number 2, create a system for your newbies. So they're empowered rather than you tell them, you go talk to your family and friends over and over and over again. Okay. And step number 3, last but not least, is communicate with your team and set the right set of expectations. Okay. What do I mean by that? Well, communicate with them so you know what their goals are. So you know where it is that they want to go, and be okay with every level of result that they want to have, right? And love everybody, but be sure you know who really wants to run with you. Okay, so you can really educate these people and spend most of your time with them. And also, let's please everybody. And this is really dear to my heart. Let's stop telling people this is easy. Because yes, you don't need a university degree to have a thriving team and business in network marketing, but still it is work. And what is simple to do is also simple not to do. So here's a line that a mentor shared with me and that I use nearly every day, and I find that super, super beneficial. I'm going to quote him, okay? I will always do my part as long as you do yours. And part of my part as the upline, or as our part as the leader, is to have a system ready for our team. So we can tell them, hey, this is actually explained on video number, I don't know, on our system. And please go watch that. And if you have questions, I'm here for you. Okay, I hope this makes sense, and I hope this gave you a few ideas. Again, if you want to take a look at our system, enrolling 2,000 people in 90 days, what that might look like and entail, you definitely want to drop the word system, and I'm sure to introduce you to our free group, our What's Working Now group, and we're super excited to share this with you because it's super, super beneficial to know. So who's on with me today? Dagmar is. And do you want to have the system? Absolutely. I'm going to send that link over to you in a breeze, Dagmar. Thanks for joining me. I hope you're doing fine. So again, thank you all for joining me, whether live like Dagmar or later on the replay. Have a great day. And be sure to think about the things that I've shared with you today and that you've learned, and to also make sure to implement it, okay? Because nothing in your business is going to change if all you do is watch training after training and not implement it, okay? Hope this makes sense. It's time for you to bloom. See you on the next training. Bye for now.